Welcome guys to the next episode of Let's Play Project Hospital, where we are gonna just plod along and continue our journey. Oh shoot. No! Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Actually that's okay. 11:59. I think, yeah, we forgot to save again because we wanted to be quickly off. Oh gosh. But I think it's fine. 4:15. I think it's about the... Wait. Are you on YouTube now? No, I mean, are you like... You are online? It said... Yeah, what I mean, like, live? It says that. Or you put on some new video or something? Anyway, never mind. Okay, so... We kind of messed up a little bit, but actually it's not a big deal because it's already 12 o'clock here at the hospital, and I think it was maybe slightly over, but definitely before 1 o'clock, obviously. And at 4:50 my time, yeah, I already stopped that more or less. So that's, I think, we're okay. Okay, so I think the don't really have to worry about it. We might, if you've watched the previous episode, maybe you're gonna see a couple of customers, patients. We have to do the same as before, but let's see. Anyway, let's first check, as always, if we have some people waiting for us, other than Paul Brown, obviously. He is. Nobody here. Actually, we don't have that many people in emergency. That's good. We have a few people in general hospital. We only have 2 people in internal medicine. The internal medicine is really stagnant. Orthopedic is funny, only 1 person right now. Neurology, 3 people, that's fine. And nobody is waiting for us, that's good. So, let's see what's going on. If I go to you, my friend, we're also gonna check out Frank Anderson. He's hospitalized and going to bed. Yeah, I think I missed a little time here. And how about Lisa Hill? Yeah, we did definitely miss a little because she was already getting his antiviral and rest when last time I saw her. So unfortunately, I don't know how much, probably a few minutes is gonna be kind of a repeat, but it is what it is, guys. Sorry about that. I have to pay more attention. When I stop, I have to make sure that I save the game, and I often forget that. So it is what it is. Okay, so you have open glaucoma for sure, which is a neurology-related problem. Let me see. We just said there were like 4 people at neurology or something. No, 3. Treated. One of them is treated. Okay, so we still have some other symptoms and everything, so I'm gonna send you over to neurology. And let's see what else you need to do. We could do an ophthalmoscopy and what is it? A basic visual test. Yeah, we already did a physical. So let's do these 2. We can do them in the office. We don't have to send anywhere. And we already have the actual diagnosis, so we are not afraid that it's going to be making a big difference. MRI we don't need. This perimetry wouldn't give us anything new. Tonometry would give the eye drops, which you already have. So really, these are the 2 things. Actually, ophthalmoscopy doesn't give us anything. You know what? We don't need any of this. It will only give you some eye drops and stuff like that. Let's just treat you. Sorry, We need to be quicker. Okay, bradycardia, that's what you have, which is, yeah, I remember this one. So I'm sorry, I really hate it when this happens. So, but anyway, let's just quickly go on. Abdominal palpation. No, let's start from the hard part. Echo. Let's do an echo. Let's do anything that can be dangerous. Okay, odometry, not a big deal. Speech listening, we already did that. Okay. Physical, obviously we did that. Yeah, let's just do an echo, and if necessary, we're gonna have to give him some ACE inhibitors. Okay. Daniel Scott, diabetes. Okay, we definitely have to give him some also echo. Okay, so they're gonna be a little bit waiting for each other. I'm sorry. You know what? Let's do a physical first. Let's do a physical exam first, and then we do an echo. So we basically let the first person have a little time to do the echo first. Paul Harris, Crohn's disease. We don't know. We already checked your temperature. Did abdominal palpation. So no problem there. Stool analysis. I don't want to give him that. Blood test could give him PERT. Actually, nothing is serious here as far as I can see. Because stool analysis would give him, it would take a long time. That's the problem. Other than that, it's fine. It would just give him some recommendations anyway. So I think I'm just gonna treat the guy as he is. Now the only thing is, I'm gonna check out just to make sure he's gonna get the pain medicine. He is gonna get the somatics for his throwing up. You don't need these. Yeah, these two for sure, and of course, but it is what it is. Odometry, yeah, let's do an odometry. Oh, we cannot do an odometry, yeah. So never mind. Speech listening is not gonna help us at all. Physical, we did already. So again, I don't think we can do anything else, just simply treat you. All right, and again, let's make sure that you get your antidepressants. Oh, hold on, photophobia. Recommendations, we definitely want to give you, we're going to give you the antidepressants. And I think these are all just low ones, no problem. Pain, analgesics, yeah. And stomatics. So we're going to definitely give you these things. He has constipation, but it's low, so we don't really need that. Okay, and then let the doctor, of course, decide what he really gives or she really gives you in this case. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Hold on. Sorry, the previous one is this one. Let's go to this one. Richard Miller, sunburn. We need a physical, obviously. Speech listening, yeah, let's do that as well. Okay. And then we're gonna go to Casey Johnson. Chronic fatigue. Yeah, I remember I did this like at the last minute, so that's all right, guys. I kind of it's reminding me that I have to keep on top of what I'm doing because I kind of forgot. I wanted to shut down things and ended up having to do it again. That's fine. So let's just do physical and the speech listening. Oral cavity would give him analgesics. Yeah, let's do that too. why not? Actually, we don't have too many people right now in here, so we are fine. Okay, now let's take a look while we are doing that. Lisa Hill, she is already getting all the different treatments. I mean, she needs antivirals and she's getting them, right? So, muscle and joint pain, I'm not sure that we need any more analgesics. I don't think so. I mean, it's suppressed, so now they don't have any pain, right? But like this one is totally black, but this one is still kind of reddish, you know? So I'm not really sure. Not really sure if I should still give her, sorry, any pain medicine or not. This is actually a new thing that I just found. I didn't even notice that we had this. So this is actually kind of cool. It actually shows you which one is any kind of danger, what can you do to check it, to find it out, and also what is the treatment. However, it's not really clear what they are because even if you hover over them, it's not going to give you some hints. So it's a half measure, but that's fine. So we cannot give you a speech listening, but that's like a low priority thing anyway. We did the CSF analysis, we did the chest auscultation, sorry. So we have done everything actually that I believe we can like really do and really need to do. So yeah, you just keep recovering, please. Okay, you got an angiography and it shows nothing. Okay, okay. Now, the problem is, like, you have all these different things, and are you telling me that you cannot actually, you have to have an X-ray to see if he's hurt on his chest or on his foot or on his arm? That doesn't make any sense to me. USG would help something, but like, let's actually take a look at the cardiology here. I think I'm gonna use the USG because if I can rule out cardiology, then basically pretty much he has to go to, more or less has to go to the orthopedia, right? So let's actually do a USG here. At least that's the idea behind of what I'm doing. I'm not sure I'm doing it correctly. So, all right, now that we don't, yeah, you are thirsty, that's fine. I'm actually doing an echo for you so we can make sure that you don't have atherosclerosis. Basically, all these names are so hard to say when it's actually simple things, you know? Just go there and check it out. Lisa Barkley. Okay, this is one of those. Just the fever. Let's do a physical and actually check how serious your fever is. And maybe let's do a chest auscultation just for good measure, that's all. Now, hold on. I want to actually check. Carol Jackson, I want to check because I'm afraid that maybe I missed some people. I don't want to miss any people. Oh, okay. We only have not so many people here. That's good. Waiting for the player Carol Jackson. That's good. That's the one that we are checking at this moment. Nobody. Nobody. Okay, good. No worries. Sorry, guys. I just had to double check because it happened to me before that somebody was waiting for me for like noon game time until basically the clinic closed, and I was like, oops, sorry. Okay, so we already, Lisa Barkley, Carol Jackson. We're gonna go to you. You already know what your problem is. That's good. We checked your fever as well, so no worries. Physical, obviously we did everything here already. So all we need to do is give you a treatment and take $540 from you. Thank you very much. Now, before we go, however, NSAIDs, I think he needs it. She needs it. So I'm gonna be nicer to her than the doctor. Okay? Sunburn. Okay. At least he doesn't have like doesn't need a debridement or something like that. So it's pretty straightforward. We don't need anything else. So let's just treat it. And as you can see, we already have $44,000. Let's see how much we're gonna actually save from it. Not so much yet. We're gonna pay about 22,000 for the day stuff, I guess, which means that we still need about 11,000, 10, 11,000 before we start making money. So we kind of have to be careful. But at the same time, that means that we still have about 33,000 that we can already definitely use. Okay, Paul Harris. He got some analgesics because why is this up? Oh yeah, that's the next one. Sorry. So oh, sorry, it's my fault. I forgot to let the doctors control you. However, apparently we are not good yet. Oh, you're not getting the corticosteroids yet. So why don't I just simply let the doctor treat you and he's gonna give you everything and then you can go home. Sorry. All right. Go to Nancy Jackson. Either a copperhead snake bite or a venomous spider bite. Now, without knowing anything, we both know that these have to be both in traumatology. So, regardless what's next, you go to traumatology you go over to traumatology. You don't have any immediate big problem. You have a little breathing problem and pain, but you're not like dying. So let's do a physical after that. And you will have to do a blood pressure measurement. Actually, no. Which one? Is there anything that is like dangerous? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you should. You already did a physical. You're gonna do a physical. I think that's gonna be just enough for you. Okay, Kate Lewis, chronic fatigue syndrome. Okay, what do you have? We're gonna do a physical for sure, and let's do. Should we do a speech listening? Yeah. Although it doesn't really give us any new treatment or anything. He maybe just realized that she's slow, like for the realization sake. But maybe she is depressed. So let's do a speech listening. Oral cavity. I don't think we even have the option for that. I mean, we have the option, but it doesn't really give us anything new. So we're not gonna do that. Okay. All right, James Martinez, broken ribs. Now that's a straightforward one. And there is nothing else you can do, so, but it should be in orthopedia. I can do it here as well. Let's see how many people are in orthopedia right now. One person. You know what? You can go over to orthopedia. No worries. Please go over to orthopedia and treat yourself. I mean, let somebody treat you. Actually, this time it was not something that I had to do, but I think it's a better habit to do that. Because right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 patients for 8 doctors. So, and it's only noon time, so I think we are fine. I could have just uh, wait, why is only one person in the hospital? I think I could have just let him, but still, it's better if I do. So I don't know what's going on here. Let's check it out. Is this guy missing? No, he is there. So I think there are some bugs in the game because this one shows that I have one hospitalized patient right now. But that's totally wrong. We do have two hospitalized patients, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get rid of them. Like, hopefully, this woman, after getting all the different stuff he needs, she cannot get antipsychotics, okay? Because we cannot give her this. ICU could give, not here, but I don't have an ICU, and I'm not gonna open an ICU just for that. Although I'm kind of thinking, as I said previously, there is a possibility that, oh, performing rest, listen. Okay, explain it to me, please. This doctor is standing here, he's going to Lisa Hill, and he's performing rest Lisa Hill. You cannot rest for Lisa Hill, okay? I don't know how it works, but either Lisa Hill is resting or not. How can you perform it for her? That's weird. Anyway, so for now they are here, they are getting treatment. Let's check back to them a bit later. Broken ribs. Yeah, it's already the doctors. It's on the doctors in orthopedia. So go and just do that. Richard Smith. Deep wound on leg. Okay, that's already pretty clear stuff. Is he hemorrhaging? No, he is not. That's a good thing. But anyway, everything is clear, so we're just gonna treat it. And let's see. We do have infective wound though. So I'm gonna give a little antiseptics. Okay? Because I was like, hey, that's why we actually did the physical, to be honest. Otherwise, it's pretty obvious, right? Okay, you are gonna be treated $675. It's all right. Okay, Fraser Thomas, you are already at neurology. I think he started up at the emergency. You don't need a basic visual test because you already have that. Neurological testing, you don't need it because we already know that you have photophobia. That's what it would be for. Ophthalmoscopy would tell you. I don't even see ophthalmoscopy option here. The physical gonioscopy would give you NSAIDs if that's the problem. First have to figure out what your problem is. So, angiography, physical, tonometry. Yeah, we already did the physical and it showed absolutely nothing to us. That's the problem. We could do a microbial cultivation. It would give us different bacteria, but maybe he doesn't have that. I think I'm going to do an angiography. Because the microbial takes a long time. So I'm going to first do, yeah, I'm going to do an angiography and the gonioscopy. Actually, some of these, I think, physical, tonometry. Okay, apparently none of these would have. Yeah, this one would also possibly be. No, that one coming from the physical. Yeah, let's do these two because if I do an gonioscopy, I can do it right there. Actually, maybe I would start that one first before he even leaves the place. I can do a neurological testing, but I really don't need it anymore. Basic visual, we don't need that anymore. Patricia, it has a 6% in, what is it, differential diagnosis. Yeah, I'm gonna start just with this. Maybe it just right away helps us figure out what's wrong with you. Now, you, Michael Barkley, have a pulmonary embolism, which is a very serious thing. You should actually have some oxygenotherapy, but you cannot have because we don't have hospitalization. It's a medium level, at least not so hard, so I think we can live without it. But you should do some ECG and some blood pressure you already checked, and apparently no worries, good. We don't need an angiography because we already found out what your problem is. Chest auscultation we already tried. So let's first of all, let's give him a little analgesics. Let's give him some, no need, no need. We cannot give him this. Fever, let's give him some antireplics. So we're gonna give him a little treatment and then send him to ECG because that can be something deadly if you have a problem with that. Excessive sweating, we don't need that. I mean, I could give him these, but really no need. Okay, so let's just okay. Lisa Hill, okay, so hospitalized eating right now. Well, at least she should sit up for eating, otherwise it's gonna be all mess around. Problem is there is nothing else I can do with her right now. Same here, this guy is all good. He's tired and he has hearing problems, but I can make him rest. I cannot give him eardrops, but actually these are all low, so it's not really a problem. What should I do with her? This is the thing that I would want to give her, but I cannot give her that. So I think I will just, oh, let me see. Can I send her over somewhere now? No. I have to wait until tomorrow morning. So I think I'm just gonna have to let her relax. Lisa Adams. You got a sunburn, which you're gonna have to treat at traumatology, not here. We cannot do anything about it. We're gonna do a physical and a speech listening. That's it. Bye. Kate Lewis. Is it Kate Lewis who has any kind of problem? I don't think so. It doesn't look like she has any collapsible thing. Elizabeth Garcia is in trouble in cardiology, but she is just going to the reception, so we cannot really do anything about her. So let's get back to Kate Lewis here. We already did speech listening as well, and it turns out that she does have some long reaction time, which, as I said earlier, we cannot really do anything about, so sorry about that. I don't need an oral cavity inspection, I believe. We cannot even, I mean, it's not that I cannot do it, no need. So let's just simply treat her. We have a lot of patients today. We have 84 patients. Currently, we have 36 people. It still only says that there is only one patient in hospital, which really bothers me because we have two. So when I have only two, of course, I can remember that it's incorrect. But if I have already 20 people in the hospital, this number should be correct. And it's kind of annoying that it's not. Dollar-wise, we are going slowly up, but actually, as you can see, it's only 12:37. We only advanced 37 minutes in the game. That's not a lot. We are very busy here. So, chronic fatigue syndrome, there's nothing else you can do about it. So, let's just treat it. Frank Clark, again, we know your problem and it's an emergency problem. That's fine. We're gonna do a physical for sure. Let's check your temperature. Um, he already have NSAIDs, so we don't need to do any of these. Physical is gonna turn out if he needs stomatic sonar. Neck palpation, we cannot even do neck. Oh, we can do neck palpation, but it would just give him some diet modifications. You know what? Why not? Let's do both of these, okay? Oral cavity would give him also NSAIDs. I don't really need it, but I think that's fine. Let's just do this. Excuse me. Lisa Barkley. That's interesting. So physical temperature and chest, we just realized that he has a hand brucitis, which means that he bruised his hand, basically. Um, I'm not sure if we can actually treat it here. No, we cannot. So it has to go to orthopedia. And you're gonna just treat her for that. No questions asked. Dana Gonzalez, you definitely need to go over to neurology. Let's take a look how neurology is doing right now. 3 people, however, one of them is already being treated, so that's good. We do have some place there, so go to neurology. And then start with some physical and neurological testing, okay? And you take it from there. Okay, so we do that gonioscopy last with this guy here. Remember? And let's see, did it narrow down the things? Not really. I don't remember it was 5 or 6 originally, but still we have a lot of different possibilities. So I might um I think I'm going to do a ophthalmoscopy. I can do it here, but does it work? Do I need it for anything? I don't remember showing ophthalmoscopy as one of the things that we still do. Oh yeah, here. No, this is tonometry. So ophthalmoscopy is kind of useless. It would have find one of these things. So what I'm thinking is let's give him the let's give him the microbiome sampling. It's only 12 something, and to be honest, we haven't sent too many things to our lab yet, so I think we're fine. And should we still do an ophthalmoscopy? It doesn't show here, but why don't we do that? Because it's right here. Actually, you know what? Let's do that first, right here, because we can do it here. And then let's see if it turns out anything. If not, then we're gonna send him over. Okay? Now that's weird. Itching, but again, like, come on. He has an interview. I'm itching. Where? I don't know. I mean, come on. So many different places. Physical for sure. Let's check let's check his temperature, and maybe let's do a speech listening just to make sure. Now, James Gonzalez is one of our new doctors. At least he's up to 29% in his field. He was like at under 10%. Like he was really a noob. Having said that, since I'm controlling most of the doctors anyway, I mean most of the, what we do and what we give, it didn't really cause him any problem. John Adams, athlete foot, nail fungus. Okay, let's do a physical first. Do we need a differential? I mean, that's only a couple more seconds, so let's do a differential as well. Susan Williams, ASOM, ASOM is acute suppurative otitis media, is a very painful infection in the middle ear. Obviously, I would have to do an ear exam and also that one. Odometry, do I need that? I don't think so. Ah, yeah, it would give him eardrops, but you're already getting it for him anyway. Let's actually see. Physical would give him tranquilizers for sure. That one like that. Now, what would actually an ear exam? Okay, it would give him NSAID, so it's necessary. Okay, let's do all of them. Fraser Thomas, we are back with you. Yeah, it didn't help at all, the ophthalmoscopy. I was pretty sure about that, unfortunately. So let's go for tonometry, and it doesn't want perimetry. There is no perimetry. Let's do a tonometry, which is in the neuro exam unit, just next door. A quick check on that. Does that help anything? Okay, microwave burn or high voltage burn? Both are them pretty scary. We definitely have to do a physical first. Let's do a speech listening. Do we need the chest auscultation? I don't think so. And right now we just try to figure out which one is the problem. Okay, let's start with this quickly, because if she needs, for example, some debridement or something, that has to be done as soon as possible. Otherwise, he's gonna face some serious problems. Joseph Scott, we know what your problem is. You have all the different uh, symptoms to the point, so everything is good. What are we gonna give you, however? Pain, we're gonna make sure that you're gonna get the analgesics. The rest is basically you're gonna get the thrombolyte, whatever it's called, thrombolytics. Of course, you're gonna get them, so no worries. Which I believe actually thrombolytics is basically just giving you some. It's more like a blood thinner, isn't it? I think so. Mumps, laryngitis, or acute rheumatic fever. You have a swallow pain, and headache. We're gonna do a physical and a neck palpation, and let's do a temperature and oral cavity. That's a lot actually, but done fairly quickly in the office, so not a problem. Migraine, okay, we had migraine before, no problem. What do we want? The physical, okay. We have to check a lot of different things, but actually no need for a lot of them. Recommendations, not yet. So let's do a physical. Let us do a speech listening, which could be that she's depressed. And let's do a neurological testing. Abdominal would just give him an NSAIDs, which the physical would also. No, the physical wouldn't. Which one would give him the NSAIDs? There, yeah, the physical would give him NSAIDs if he has numbness. Actually, the speech listening doesn't really give us anything here, but antidepressant, yes, we have to do that. Okay, let's go. Frank Clark, you have pharyngitis. So the neck palpation actually found it out that you did have dysphagia and everything, so that's why we know that you have pharyngitis. Okay, then I think we just simply treat you. Let's see, oral cavity would give you NSAIDs, we already have that. Yeah, there is no need for that, so let's just go and treat you for that. Now, diet modification would go for, I'm gonna give it to you because that's why we did the neck palpation in the first place, right? We don't put you into TC hospitalization, no need. Okay, Jennifer Wilson, she did what is it, ECG. It didn't show up anything, that's good, but we still don't know what your problem is. So, temperature we don't need. Okay, let's try first a differential diagnosis. I'm gonna send her over to Elizabeth Hernandez because she's apparently smarter than she is. And let's see if she can manage to decide what the heck is wrong with this guy. Okay, here you go. Look at that. Just we figured out it was nail fungus. Yeah, we did the differential. I shouldn't have done it. I should have done it one by one just to see if it's possible without it, but it's too late. Let's just treat it. And Robert Baker, microwave burn, we actually found that you do have necrosis. That's what I was afraid of. So you're going to have to have a debridement before you do anything else. But actually, there is not much else you can do because you already did the physical. The blood test would show you pretty much nothing. So do a debridement and then do basically a direct treatment for that. Margaret Thomas, she's basically, she has a burning sensation when she's peeing. That's a bad feeling, I'm absolutely sure. At least all of these are in general surgery, so she is in the right place. That's a good start. Um, let's see. Let's start with the easy stuff that hopefully can separate the good from the bad. I think we're gonna do a physical and then abdominal palpation and a speech listening. And a temperature management. Now this should hopefully eliminate some of them because otherwise if I start to do, let's say, stool analysis, it actually totally useless on an MRI if it doesn't have anything, you know, to do with this thing. So let's give her those. Let's pay attention, it's already 1:08. If I want to send anybody to the hospital, I have to do it before about 4 o'clock. Now let's see something for a second. Okay, Thomas Miller, okay. She's got some necrosis as well. Look at that. However, that means that we had like different possibilities. Now it's obvious that he has to go to the traumatology, and as a matter of fact, I think they just simply have to directly treat him. I would make sure that debridement is there first, but other than that, she's going over, she should be fine. Okay, James Thomas, diarrhea and weight loss. That's not nice. Let's do a physical, temperature, and an abdominal palpation. Okay, in the meantime, let's see how much money we've got. 18,205 profit. So, I mean, not profit, but extra money right now. Today, that means that we are getting close, that we are starting to break even. That's good. Susan Williams. Okay, we know everything about you by now. So temperature turned out that she does have some fever. Okay, just treat her and go. As you can see, we have quite a few people here in the pharmacy, which actually making us a lot of nice money. Look at that. Pharmacy, we actually making 2,262 today, sometimes making a ton of money. 5,000, look at that, 7,075, 5,300. I think that 7,075 is probably one of the highest I've ever seen. That was a good day for the pharmacy. Look at that. 7,075. So even after paying all the wages, we made a ton of money here. Although altogether on that day we didn't make a really good money, but wasn't so bad. Okay, so let's go to you. Migraine. What else do you have? One hidden symptom, but we already did the neurological testing. We did the speech listening. She had some slurred speech. No big deal. Um, Odometry, we cannot do it. Physical. Yeah, we could do something more, but I think it's fine. Let's just treat her right now. She is already good. Now, here is the thing. They are very stingy in this hospital sometimes, so I want to check it out. Is there anything else we would want to give you? Like stomatics, we definitely give you because it's a middle level problem. Okay, pain. Right now, yeah, we already giving you the analgesics. All right, that's good. Copperhead snake bite. Okay, so when we did a physical, we turned out that we're sure that it's a copperhead. Is there anything else we need to? Okay, let's do a blood pressure. Actually, none of it is serious. I think I'm just gonna treat her. No need to waste more of the time and resources here. Frank Baker. Headache. Okay, physical. Let's do a speech listening and let's do a fever. Temperature. How about that? Maybe a chest auscultation. Okay. All right, give me a sec. Let's take a look at a couple of things. First of all, our prestige is already 100 today. Yes, pretty much every day. As you can see, yesterday it was 100 and most of the time it's 100. So I think we are running a pretty happy and efficient hospital here, which I'm happy about. And let's see our favorite patients here. Oh, they are not in this list anymore. So let's just go and find them physically. Oh, where is Lisa? Hold on. Let's take a look first. Him. And I say it's observation. Yeah, he is just being there. But where is Lisa? Is it Lisa? I think this is Lisa, right? Yeah. She's still getting all the... You know what? Should we give her just also the analgesics and recommendation? Just why not? You know what? Let's just give her. I mean, she's already here, right? Let's make sure that she gets everything possible, all right? All right. It's 1:26 here. Unfortunately, guys, I kind of have to go. So what I'm gonna do is, this time I'm not gonna forget to save because without saving, I'm in a big trouble here. So let's just save. You see, actually, we had one autosave since then, but that was 26 minutes ago in game time, which is much longer here. So let's just go for um, making money. It doesn't really matter what we call it. All right, just to make sure that we are saved. And that shows up. And I think, guys, we're gonna kind of finish it here. It takes a long time. I could, of course, just run the whole thing, without any um, treating them and everything. But actually, I do enjoy treating. As a matter of fact, there is something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start, maybe even right next time when I do it, since I already have to run the hospital anyway, treat patients with control doctors in specialist mode, which means that I would actually select 6 doctors, okay? And all of those patients, when I have, for example, this guy here, it wouldn't tell me how many, I mean, right now, hold on, this guy is already good. Let him go. Let's see another one because that would show us. Let's see Margaret. If you go to Margaret, you see that she has 2 hidden symptoms. So if I'm in specialist mode, it's not going to show that. It's not going to show what I just figured out from some places here. And there was one, and also available examinations here, it only gives me 3 here. But if I use it at doctor mode, it gives me everything. Okay? So I will have to figure it out myself, which ones I actually do. Not just like, okay, I only have these 3, I don't want to do any of them, so let's go. We cannot do that. Okay? So that's, and if I treat 60 people, the point is that I have to treat them and none of them can be a wrong diagnosis. If I do that, then I get, what do I get? I'm getting increase ambulance patients per day to 5. Now that's actually funny because right now it's 0. So I kind of inclined to actually do that and try that because if I have 0 because I don't have any, actually I haven't bought any ambulance, would I still get 5 ambulance patients? That's a good question. So I'm actually planning to do that. All right. Maybe I do that next time, and that's going to be a challenge, but I think it's a fun challenge. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button. You can find me almost pretty much every day about this time between, actually I normally finish a little bit earlier, about 9:30. This is 9:47 right now. But you can find me pretty much every day here at about this time, finishing. So an hour earlier, basically. And you can also find all my videos up in the channel. Also some other series, which is mostly the osteoporosis as well. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe button, bell. I don't know. You know the drill. Everybody's saying that in YouTube. And I'm gonna see you guys very soon. Bye bye.